The last big snowstorm of the year is over, and as quickly as the snow came, it vanished again, dripping from the roofs and from the trees. With the increasing strength of the sunlight, the first little buds started to show in my Chinese quince bushes, peeking out of the last remnants of snow. They became bigger and bigger with every passing week, until finally they burst open and revealed their gorgeous bright red blossoms. But my plants are not the only ones who are enjoying the warmth of the sun. The willows have also started blossoming, attracting bees and other insects with their sweet catkins. I love watching their branches swaying in the breeze. So it's finally starting to get green outside. Our weeping willow is always one of the first to change color. She looks so bright and joyful among the bare branches of the other trees. She, together with all the spring flowers, is reviving the garden after a long winter. Hey, so I've just made my little round through the garden, and I know this is super random, but I have just noticed that my Chinese winter sweet that I planted last autumn has blossoms. It has one small branch with tiny yellow blossoms, and they're so beautiful. I have to show them to you. Well, overall, in March we had plenty of bad weather, including hail and heavy wind. But every time the sun came out, I went on my little walks, which is even more fun right now that everything starts to come to life. And I found a little treasure, but see for yourself. I went on a walk to the river recently and I found this lovely thing. So I wanted to show you, because I haven't found one of these river mussels, or how is it called, a duck mussel I think, in a very long time. I do have another one of these. When I find some outside of the river, I always take them home with me as little display items. This one even has both. And if you haven't guessed already, these are basically freshwater shells. And they get very big. I have another one here that my mom found on a walk around the river here. No, not the river, the lakes. On a walk around the lakes. We also have river mussels, but they're much smaller. This one is a little bit smaller than my hand, but they get considerably bigger. And I just washed this one and I'll put it on display because I love finding these little natural treasures on my walks. Okay, we got a bit more sunlight here, so you can see how it shimmers on the inside. Maybe a little bit. Okay, and here comes the second one. This one is considerably bigger compared to the new one. And these huge mussels can be found quite often actually in the lakes nearby, and smaller mussels also in the rivers, but they only live at places where the water quality is very good. So it's important to protect the local water sources. Hello. I was thinking, well, what could I end this video with? Because I didn't film a whole lot over the past few weeks. So let's do a thrift haul. I have actually purchased a few things that were very surprising finds for me and that I was so excited about. I have also uploaded a short video for this whole stuff, I think a week ago or 2 weeks ago or something, plus an additional 2 items that I also got. So I want to start with the things that I got at my local charity shop. We have a charity shop in basically the next biggest city from here, which is, I don't know, maybe half an hour to drive. No, wait, there's another one. That's a little bit closer. 20 minutes. Let's say 20 minutes. It's very small, but they have the best stuff there. It's not an antique store. It's really just a charity shop, so you can find really good deals on really nice stuff. Last time I went in with a friend and I found so much stuff, so many things, and I'm gonna start with the less exciting stuff, which is this skirt. It's kind of an office skirt. At least that's what I was thinking when I saw it, and I really like this kind of small plaid pattern. I don't know what it's called. I know what it's called in German. It has a special name, but no idea what it's called in English. It's originally from Esprit, which is a quite good brand. It's not a luxury brand or anything, but if you're thrifting in Europe, Esprit is a good brand. They have nice quality for cheaper prices, especially if you thrift them. And originally this is a size 34, which is an extra small, and an extra small does not fit me usually. And I was contemplating really hard in the store if I should pick it up or not, because they were about to close, so I couldn't try it on. You can try on stuff in the store, they have changing rooms, but I didn't really have the time anymore, so I just went with it and I got it. And turns out it's a bit too big for me. I guess it's just a little bit older, because back in the days the sizes used to be the sizing used to be a bit bigger for some reason for many brands. But too big is not a problem. I just have to take it in a tiny bit on the waistband and that will be it. That's easy to do and I have done it many times. And it's kind of an office skirt because you can move better in these short ones than in these. Okay, let's continue with clothing. This is very colorful. For me personally, I don't have many things that are this colorful. However, I love this kind of teal. Is it teal or is it turquoise? I don't know. I love this specific shade of blue-green. It's a top from Cyrillus. I don't know how it's pronounced. It's a French brand. I actually love buying this brand on Vinted because they have really nice quality things. They usually use cotton or other natural fabrics for their clothing, and still people online sell it for very cheap. This top was, including shipping, I think 15 euros, shipping from France. It doesn't have the material composition tag anymore, but I think it's a cotton one. Maybe it has a little bit of silk in it because it kind of feels like a blend. Yeah, so that's that. Last piece of clothing. I know this does not fit the video at all because I usually only show myself in a more kind of vintage style, but I also do pole dance, and I found the most perfect set online from Red, but in the pole stores, like in the online stores, it was sold out everywhere because it's a bit of an older set. So I kept looking on Vinted, and recently someone uploaded it in my size and now I have it. This is the top, and I also got the bottoms. This was a bit more expensive. I think I paid 40 euros for both pieces, including shipping, but yeah, pole dance stuff is crazy expensive. If you buy it new, you oftentimes have to pay 80, 90 euros for a set of 2 pieces, so it's still a good deal, and I'm very happy with it, and it fits me. Next thing. I have been looking for vases, and I found 2. This one and this big one. Both of them from the charity shop. The small one in this kind of, I don't know, is it teal again? This one is more green though. This one, no, it's more of a green color. Green-blue color. And this one with some lovely flowers on it. I think this was 5 euros, and this one, small one, maybe 2 euros. And now on to the last few things. First of all, this bag. Isn't it gorgeous? This is also a find from the local charity shop. Everything I'm going to show you from now on is actually from the local charity shop. They had this bag last time I walked in. It was a bit more expensive, I think 22 euros or something. Usually their stuff is much cheaper, but it looks so nice, so they priced it a bit higher. It's a leather bag. I have Googled the brand. I think it's from around the 1960s or 70s. That style of bag that can be opened like this and snapped closed seems to be called a doctor's bag. And it's in pretty good condition. And it's lilac on the inside. No, not lilac, wait, violet. It's violet on the inside. I'm sorry, I tend to confuse these 2 colors. And I have a bunch of stuff in here because I got a lot of jewelry last time. One of it is this nice bangle, bracelet, I don't know. It's massive and it's heavy, but somehow I really like it. 2 more bangles because I really love wearing these. This one is made of plastic. It's kind of strawberry color and it's shimmering very nice. And the third one is this here. This has a Chinese inspired paintings on it. I don't know where this originally comes from. It's also made of metal and it can be snapped open. It's probably made out of brass, so it's metal and it's painted nicely, and I liked it. All of these things were around 1, 2 or 3 euros, something like that. Then I also have this lovely little box here. I Googled it. Google said that this is a tobacco box from India. It has hammered on brass on it, these little details, and I want to use this to put maybe small pins or small pieces of jewelry inside and store them. I think it looks nice. It looks old. I like old things. Now 3 more things. Let's start with the bracelet. I have this bracelet here. It's very fragile. I usually don't wear fragile bracelets like that, but I really liked the color of it with that green and the sparkles. And 2 pins. This one is very lovely. It has the moon on it and some kind of river and green fields. So it's kind of a midnight or night scene, and it shimmers. And this one. This seems to be a souvenir from a village in Salzburg that I have visited 2 years ago, I think. It looks like it's quite old, the pin, maybe from the 80s or something, but I like the color. Okay, the bag is finally empty. Oh, I love this bag so much. It's so pretty. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.